So we'll get back
So
to you.
my result, yes, my result.
You're also going back to Brussels. No,
Yeah.
you are.
My research will investigate the rural context, Indian context, and analyze the effect of this suicide in Indian family and the role of union trade associations.
You will tell us what kind of research design you have planned to make us understand more the features, the characteristics of this problem, but in the meantime, Ilaria will tell us about la casa passiva in Europa, this renewable reduction of energy consumption.
The passive house. Attilio Carotti, an university professor at Polytechnic of Milano, in his book La casa passiva in Europa, writes that there are buildings in which energy needs are satisfied almost entirely by renewable energy of the sun, with a very low use of fossil fuels. The requirement for the heating of those buildings, denominated passive house, are also 10 times less than existing buildings in Italy. And in other books, La casa passiva in Italia, Attilio Carotti and Domenico Notè note that a careful design must bond well with the climatic context of buildings. In fact, the example of a passive house adapted to the specific climatic condition of countries with a very cold winters cannot be transferred immediately in our context, except with appropriate modification. For example, the different construction of solar photovoltaic and thermal system. And
so, thank you, we got the idea about your topic, but we want to get back to Rossana. What kind of research design you have planned?
About methodology.
Yes.
About methodology, I chose.
And what kind of questions you want to find answers to?
About methodology, I chose sociological and qualitative approach because I want to get into the lives of Indian families through semi-structured interviews, so interviews about lives, the role of governments, role of union trade associations.
You're saying here, I will interview 20 families from each region, so you will need to travel from one place to another.
Each regions, so Andhra Pradesh and Punjab, two states, Indian states, that where there is an data increase of suicides, family suicides.
What kind of questions will you be asking in your interviews?
What is the role of United Trade Association in the states, in this state, Andhra Pradesh, Punjab? What is the effect of suicides in your family?
And then my other question is, to what extent do you think your final objective? You get the results. You probably give these results to for publication. What do you want? Do you want to sensitize people? What is your idea? Your final objective?
I would promote my research in Occidental rural context, because I think that another agriculture is possible in Europe, in United States, traditional agriculture, not industrialized agriculture.
Yeah, this is a problem. Do you think that this topic, this problem, is pretty well known in the world, or people ignore what is happening in this state?
This topic is important in the world, in Europe, in United States, in India, because the condition of farmers is important. The food is important. The food is direct consequence of conditions.
You also probably want to also sensitize the Union Trade Association.
It's difficult because the role of Union Trade Association is important in each state of India.
Why did you choose this topic? Did you read about this topic,
Yes.
or you attended a course here at the university?
The literature is very recent.
Yes.
Vandana Shiva,
Yes.
Raj Patel, these authors and journalists are very interested in this topic. Activists.
Okay. Did you also an activist? Did you attend a course here at the university?
International cooperation.
Okay. International cooperation.
in
Thank you,
Brussels.
Rossana. Thank you, Rossana. Ilaria, getting back to you, and again, here I looked at your research questions. You're putting attention on solar energy, the most important sector to intervene on, the benefits that people can obtain. But what kind of answers are you expecting to get from the people that you will be interviewing?
The researcher believes that solar energy is the most important topic for us and for our planet, the renewable energies in general. And thanks to solar energy, it is possible to halve the power consumption thanks to solar photovoltaic system, and the heat consumption thanks to solar thermal system in residential buildings.
Here you're talking that the research will be based on a large sample of buildings in the province of Cosenza. Why, or what do you expect to find in this set of buildings, a sample of buildings that you will involve in your research?
This research will be based on a large sample of buildings in province of Cosenza, but the result will be compared in different Italian cities to see the difference between North and South Italy. For example, in South Italy, the availability of solar radiation is more, and it is important. This research is important to see the difference between North and South Italy.
What do you expect? What kind of difference do you expect to find out? More casa passiva in the south or in the north?
Passive house adapted to the specific climatic condition, like countries Germany, for example, with very cold winters. In Italy, the climatic condition is different. Um,
You're also saying here that you're going to put a questionnaire online and you want to invite students of the university to complete the questionnaire. What kind of questions and how many students are you planning to involve?
In particular, information will be collected on the number of family members, the square footage in the house, the types of electrical appliances and light bulbs used, the location of residence, years of construction of buildings, the characteristic of walls and windows, and
So you will be asking this to the university students? You're talking of university students that you want to
or
invite.
even individual homeowners to see the heat consumption.
Yes, but once again, I'm interested about this this interest that you have in university students. Okay. How do you want to involve the university students?
Through a link on the portal
Okay.
of the University of Calabria.
What do they find in the link?
Um,
They click on the link and what happens? What appears?
yes, it's
Click and what happens? The questionnaire. The questionnaire.
The online questionnaire.
Ah, the online questionnaire. So, and you're going to ask to the students conditions of the house where you live, correct?
The characteristic of their house.
Okay. The house where they live at the university, in the university, or in the hometown? Hometown. So their own homes. Okay, we'll be interested also in the other houses, the because sometimes we know that owners when they rent houses to university students, they don't care about the house very much, which is not good. I mean, if you're renting the house, you have to rent the house in with dignity, in good conditions, rather than it's just for university students. It's raining in the house. It doesn't matter. No, I'm exaggerating, of course, but sometimes it does happen. Timeline. How long will it last?
This research indicates the time required for conducting this research work. For this research, I will take nearly 100 hours per month on the total of for the total of 6 months to be completed. From January to February 2014, I will develop the methodology of the
Where do you live?
research.
Where do you live?
In Rente.
In Rente. House conditions in Rente, generally speaking, what do you think? Home conditions? Good or bad? What would you say?
I think good.
Okay. Your opinions. Your opinion on Rossana's topic.
I think that her topic is very interesting and particular, and farmer suicide. Sentito parlare, non mi viene.
You were not aware. You didn't know.
This topic is very interesting and particular.
Yes. Rossana, Milari's topic.
Yes, this research proposal is important because it's important environment, and so the energy consumption in south of Italy and north of Italy. So it's important that it is important that the people take make research on this topic.
When you are in Brussels, do you speak English or French?
French.
Mm-hmm.
French at the university, but with friends in the bar, in the metropolitan French. I speak French,
French as well.
and English.
English.
Spanish.
Home conditions in Brussels. Good.
It's the Europe, the heart of Europe.
It's the heart of Europe.
So there are Spanish, English.
Okay. No, I was asking about. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Have you ever been abroad? No, I was asking about home conditions. I was linking. I'm still thinking of link to Brussels. They are grey buildings, kind of grey buildings, correct?
But there are the
Suburbs?
Zone.
Suburbs?
Yeah, yes.
Zones, some areas?
Around the city.
Okay. Have you ever been abroad for an Erasmus experience?
No.
Would you like to go?
No.
You don't like to travel. You like
This is
your home.
last exam, and I will.
Okay, you will finish your.
Finish.
Okay, I think we can stop. Thank you
Thank
to
you.
the two of you. Very quiet, very smooth.